Welcome back to Project Independence and You, Talk of the Town. I'm Christina Liu. I'm with Otto Los, my host, and Paula Ewell, my other co-host. And we have a special show, it's a jam-packed show, because we have the Girl Scouts on. I know that everyone's been going around. I have my little nieces, of course, with their cute little things. And my little baby nieces, sent me their thing. I did my part as a good aunt and got Girl Scout cookies from them. But there's so much that really goes on. Some really wonderful stuff. I know our brain always goes Girl Scout cookies, but I'd love to hear more about it. And we are joined by Cassie, who is the Senior Director of Marketing for Nassau County Girl Scouts. Did I get that correct?
Yes, you did.
Great. So thank you so much for joining us, Cassie.
I know. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the perfect,
Yeah.
not in my opinion, it's the perfect time to be on.
Yeah.
and speak with you guys.
Yeah.
Great.
I just ordered 4 boxes
Oh, well, thank
before
you.
you got on the show.
I didn't know any Girl Scouts.
Oh, well,
my
you-
realm.
I
I
brought-
will after this. No.
You are lucky. I did bring 2 Girl Scouts with me today.
Yeah.
So you'll
There
know
you go.
2 after
Now you know
today.
too. Yeah.
Perfect.
But yes, you could definitely order online. So if you go to girlscoutcookies.org, there's a cookie locator. You enter in your zip code and
Oh.
it will either tell you where there's a booth sale near
Okay.
you, or they'll provide you with a link to a Girl Scout troop in your area
Oh,
who's hosting a
wonderful.
digital booth sale.
Wonderful.
So it's
Wow, that's great. Yeah.
And you know what is also nice, which I did do. You're actually able to, if you're trying to watch your weight in 2026, you don't have to actually get the cookies, but you can still buy cookies, which I did with one because I was had to buy a multiple. And I said there's only so many cookies I could have in the house. But you're able to actually still get it and donate those cookies to someone else, which is really nice.
yes, we
Yeah.
have. So we actually have what's called Operation Cookie Hometown Heroes.
Yes.
If you look on a girl's order card, it might be called Gift of Caring, but our Operation Cookie program, it's 21 years old now. This is their 21st year. And it's about sending a taste of home
Yeah, I love
to our
that.
military serving overseas. And even in more recent years, our military here, our local, our Coast Guard stations and hitting up the local Marine bases and everything.
Oh, I love that.
But during the pandemic, we actually added to it. We added our hometown heroes. So, think about our first responders, our healthcare workers who were continuously staying active, and they don't get normal holidays like we do. And just because, there's a snow day or a sick day, they don't get that
No,
the same
they
that,
keep
that,
going.
they have to keep working every day,
Right.
day in and out. So we kind of added our hometown heroes to the people who are receiving some of our gift of caring cookies as well.
Oh, I love that.
One of the nice things about Operation Cookie is that we actually have a partner for Operation Cookie. DHL Express ships all the cookies to the military bases around the world for us at no additional cost to Girl
Wow.
Scouts.
Oh, wow.
So if you donate a package of
Yeah.
Girl Scout cookies to
Yeah.
Operation Cookie, that package is being sent over.
Oh,
It's
that's
not-
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, now I feel even better about my donations. So thank you for that. So give us a little overview. We'd love to learn more about the Girl Scouts.
Well, so you guys
Mm-hmm.
clearly know about Girl Scout cookies, and
My daughters were Girl Scouts, and my wife was
a
whatever
volunteer.
the title was.
She was a troop
Troop leader.
leader.
Yeah, way back, that was
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
100 years
I'm sure it wasn't 100 years.
It was a long time ago.
Well, I would say I was a Girl Scout. It feels like a long time ago too, especially compared to these
Yeah.
two.
What's the age bracket? Like, I know
Do you still have daisies?
We do.
Still have
So
daisies?
we have Girl Scouts from daisies to ambassadors. So we have kindergarten through 12th grade.
right.
So our youngest daisies, they're just exploring new things. And really all levels of Girl Scouts are exploring new things. We often talk about, everyone knows that Girl Scouts do the 3 C's. They do cookies, they might do crafts, and they go camping. But we do a lot more than that. We have girls that are working on badges around life skills.
Well, you have 2 girls here.
We do.
They're fully got a lot of badges.
We definitely
badges.
do. And
I'm a little
gonna-
jealous.
I am going to have them come in and speak a little bit about what they're doing in a minute. But we focus on STEM and outdoors and life skills and entrepreneurship. I mean, the Girl Scout Cookie program is a program that teaches girls about business skills,
Yeah.
entrepreneurial skills, making decisions, setting goals.
We can't show you, but I have a video of where I bought the 4 boxes of cookies. I would say she's probably about 10.
Aw.
And she did a very comical video,
Mhm.
like she's jumping up and down all over the place trying to sell cookies for the Girl
Yeah.
Scouts.
So she definitely has the marketing down.
Yeah.
She's a double back niece.
Oh.
Yeah. But
And it worked.
yeah,
Yeah.
it worked.
You bought-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like,
I've
so,
been
yeah.
buying cookies
oh,
for,
yeah.
for 1,000
Yes.
years.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And I eat very few of them,
Yeah.
but
You
they're
give
good.
them away? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about the program, and it's a program, but it's also a fundraiser. So when you buy a package of Girl Scouts cookies, you're supporting the girls in the skills that they're learning. You're helping them, speak to an adult, something that's, it's face-to-face conversation. You're helping them with their marketing skills, but you're also supporting their Girl Scout troops. So when you buy a package of Girl Scout cookies, the proceeds actually go back to their troop. It goes back to their local service unit and really helps them do all their Girl Scout adventures. It helps them with their badge work. It helps them do community service activities. So,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I think it is important because, as I say, obviously we all know about the cookie aspect of it, but I think it is important to shed light on all the wonderful things that the Girl Scouts do, and what
Yeah.
the point of the Girl Scouts, is. So I think it's just so important, you forget all those kind of wonderful things that go with it.
I actually have Cathy here. Cathy, do you want to tell them what your troop
Yeah,
plans
we
on
would.
doing with your cookie proceeds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's our last year as Girl Scouts. We are ambassadors and we're graduating out. And we thought that we would take all of our proceeds and use them to pay for a trip to Philadelphia.
Oh, that's so
We can explore the
fun.
historic aspect.
Yeah,
and we
love
can be
Philly.
Great city.
Together
Great
for
choice.
like a girls' weekend.
Yes, great, love it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Now,
Cool.
you have a partner here. Both of you have many badges.
Yeah.
How, like, of all these badges, I don't know how many do you have there, roughly?
I don't
How
think that I
many?
can give you a number.
She's like, I've never counted. They just
Which,
keep
which
growing.
of the badges that you have are you the most proud of, and
Mhm.
did you have to do the hardest work to get?
I like that. Oh, I like it.
I-
The girls
I
are
look-
looking at their vests right now.
I look to my pins, so I have my leadership torch, and that I earned through an example of like quality leadership. So I received an award at school, and the Girl Scouts said, "Wow, this was an excellent example of leadership within our like Girl Scout ranks," and I earned my leadership torch.
Oh,
very
nice.
nice.
Very
Congrats. Thank you.
Me for leadership is my gold award, where I had to teach the community about sustainability, and I chose to educate everyone about food insecurity on Long Island.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
And being able to shed light on something that's not as much spoken about, it felt really good.
That's great.
Yeah, it really
You
it's
should be
just
proud of yourselves.
Yeah.
it really should
Very
be.
proud.
So you guys are both seniors?
Yes.
And oh wow. That's I know.
What's next?
Yeah, they're like, that's the question. You know what, guys? You don't need to have an answer for that, so don't worry.
So you start in September.
Yeah.
I have a grandson who's in the same age as them, and he's going through the gymnastics of now what?
Yeah.
So did you girls start off as daisies?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's
13 years.
Oh,
Wow. You're going to miss the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, it's definitely been like a big pillar in my life. And I'm 100% going to come back and keep helping once I'm out. I think that's very important.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I
Yeah.
think that's clearly, I think is so common because I know a lot of my friends were doing that. And they have their own kids and now they're troop leaders, so it's like a full circle moment. I'm just trying to get back in. I mean, I'm looking at all these pens. I'm like, my God, I'm
Well,
really into all the accessories.
What would you say, like, to get kids to join the Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
Or to kind of motivate them a little bit?
I think you can be provided with a lot of opportunities that you would never think that you could have through Girl Scouts. Like when I was little and my mom was like, "Oh, join the Girl Scouts," because I was a Girl Scout, I never in a million years thought that I would be on the radio or on TV
Yeah.
or in newspapers. And I think that there's a lot of unexpected opportunities that you can get through being a Girl Scout, and you can do whatever you want, like when you're a Girl Scout. Like there's so many
Mhm.
paths to explore.
Yeah, well, I think that's such an important message, especially for girls out there, and all the skills that and you guys clearly have learned a lot because you have like a whole display. There's even patches on the back of these
Yeah.
vests. I mean,
How
I'm
about
super
you?
impressed.
What would you say to
Mhm.
motivate?
I believe that it gives me a sense of community. There's always going to be someone that I blend in with, and I feel so supported by the people that I surround myself with in this sisterhood.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Where is your troop? Is it called a troop?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forget. Where are you both located? In Glen Cove or?
No.
Nassau County.
Yeah.
oh, so it's all so Nassau County, is it? It's just
there
like,
are smaller like your
Like
units
service
and
units,
troops,
but like that's just the
but we all are part of
Gotcha.
Nassau County as one big sisters.
that's
So
well,
do
that's
you get
awesome.
together with troops from Nassau County?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in the same troop.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty of like interconnected opportunities
Oh,
for
really?
everyone in Nassau County to come together.
Oh,
And that's so nice too, a
Yeah.
part of it, because then you're just getting to meet so many,
Yeah.
oh, you
awesome.
And it's-
exchange ideas and thinking.
Yeah, and it's great when I go somewhere that's like not Girl Scout related and I can be like, "Oh, I'm a Girl Scout," and some other girl will be like, "I'm a Girl Scout too," and then
Yeah.
it's like we're automatically
Oh, I love it. I mean, that's how I feel when I meet like Harry Styles fans. I was like, I'm a Harry Styles fan, and so just had to throw that in, guys. It's it was in my
And
brain.
you're leaders, so they're all volunteers, right? All through the
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, we all have like a purpose.
And
Yeah.
I mean, and the leaders that have been your leaders,
Yeah.
the troop leaders.
Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing too on that end of it. That
Yeah.
it's probably moms mostly, moms
Yeah,
and
my
dads.
troop leaders are my mom and my grandma. who was
My
my
mom,
mom.
oh my God, that's literally the cutest thing in the world.
Generational, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that.
You know, that's an interesting thing. It's a family
Yeah.
tradition kind of thing. But like on your end for the marketing, to get troop leaders,
Yeah, is it hard to do?
Yeah.
Is that a challenge?
So actually volunteers, it's actually one of our hardest things to do.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
every troop is run by volunteers, and it's
Right.
not just one volunteer. You know, just for safety purposes, we
Yeah.
have to have a few
course, yeah.
volunteers that are not related. And so you know, we are always looking for new volunteers to run troops or even to help us with regular programming at the council level.
Mhm.
So if you're not sure if being a troop leader is the right opportunity for you yet, maybe you kind of just want to try it out. If you reach out to council, we are looking for volunteers to help with our programs.
Mhm.
If you have a unique skill and you're willing to do a program, you know, we try to work with that, and we really try to find what you know, what you're good at and
Mhm.
really utilize that to really provide a good opportunities for the Girl Scouts that we serve.
so you
That's
didn't
it.
have to be a Girl Scout.
You did not have to be a
Right.
Girl Scout to be a volunteer.
Right.
And we actually have dads that are
Oh, that's
volunteers.
awesome.
We have a couple of men who are on our board of directors. You know, it doesn't have to be just
Right.
a mom. It could be, you know, maybe you're in college and you're looking to volunteer your time and
Mhm.
provide do community service, you know, or maybe you're just you just want to really be involved.
Mhm.
So
That's what, and I think, we're such big proponents on the show of like intergenerational programs
Yeah.
and the benefits of it. So I think it's so cool that you're saying, you have your mom, your grandma, you, and I think that is so incredibly
Well, it
special.
can help you stay young.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, absolutely.
you know, one of the things, both of the girls were talking about how their moms were Girl
Mhm.
Scouts,
Right.
but my mom wasn't a Girl
Mhm.
Scout.
Yeah.
So that idea that anyone can be a Girl
Right.
Scout is
Mhm.
also important. You don't have to have a mother that was a Girl Scout. You don't have to have any connection to Girl
Mhm.
Scouts prior
To join
to
it.
joining. And really, you know, we spoke about earlier daisies are
Mhm.
being in kindergarten, being the first level. But if you're in 5th grade or 6th grade and you want to join Girl Scouts,
You still can.
you can
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
join
that
Girl
was
Scouts.
gonna be my
have to
question
be-
too. Like
right.
at any point,
Yeah.
you could just pop in.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that so much. And you know what? I'm always impressed too with the camping. How old were you guys when you first had to do the camping trip?
Is that still Blue Bay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's what I went to.
Paula, look at you.
I went to
Paula
Blue
with
Bay.
like the secret code knowledge over here.
I went to Blue Bay for summer camp
Oh,
for
wow.
6 years.
Wow.
And I made some like of my best friends
Aw.
there.
Yeah.
And my troop went camping. Our service unit would hold camping trips. So I think the earliest I went camping was in 5th grade.
Okay.
Mhm.
and it was for a weekend, and it was really, really fun.
Oh,
Where are most of the camping trips? Where do you go?
Is that like
We
Hampton
went to
Bays?
Blue Bay.
Yeah.
Is that
We
out
went
there,
out.
Hamptons.
Yeah,
Bays?
it's out
Hampton
by like
Bays or-
Hampton.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they have tents and troop houses, so it's not like exclusive, like, oh, you have to stay in the
Mhm.
woods. The troop houses are really nice.
yeah.
They have like a kitchen. I was like, okay.
Oh, that's so great. What about you? Were you also like in 5th grade?
No, I went to camp for 9 years. So I started when I was 5.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
My mom just kind of shipped me off to camp for the weekend.
yeah.
Left me to fend for myself. No, she sent me to a mini week, which was 3 days in a troop house with some of my best friends. Me and Cathy met for the first time at camp. And we stayed friends through that.
Oh, that's so
great.
cool. I love stories like
Great.
that.
That's great. I went on one Boy Scout camping trip. It was an
And-
experience.
And that was it.
It was
Well, I
very
hope you got
cold,
some kind of a badge.
very
or-
cold, very rainy. And I was not a Boy Scout. So we're on this camping trip and they're cooking a chicken for God knows how many people. And the chicken is flying back and forth on a string across the fire. Took about 100 years for the chicken to get done. And I'm in the tent and it's freezing. And they didn't tell me about building a thing.
Wait, hold on. How old were you? I need to get like the full picture in my brain.
I was about 45. And they didn't tell me you're supposed to build a little hole in the ground
Yeah.
for your butt. All right.
Oh.
I didn't do that. So between everything, it was a disaster. It was very cold. And I didn't know that
Not for everybody.
toilet facilities weren't that great.
No.
Mhm. Wow. Well, Otto.
So you're
Yeah.
much hardier than did you camp in a tent or did you go like luxury camping?
Yeah, the tents are platform tents,
I like the
canvas
tents
ones.
better.
I do like the
Yeah.
tents
Oh,
better.
Yeah.
I think
They're
that
on
it's
platforms, aren't
Yeah.
they? Like
Yeah.
a floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it's
a wooden floor. So
about-
you're not laying
Yeah, they
on the
didn't have a
ground.
wooden floor. We
Yeah,
were
you-
right.
You're not laying on the
Right.
ground.
Otto got shafted.
yeah, and there's usually 4 girls a tent, so you have like your little crew for like
Yeah.
however
Oh,
long they're
that's-
staying
I
at
love it.
camp.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't
So
have to
guys-
dig a hole.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
you're
luckily.
We didn't know
Oh,
that.
you didn't know.
We didn't know that.
I was partners with another.
Hey, you needed the Girl Scouts.
Head of the
Yeah.
game. The Girl Scouts and then the Boy Scouts then. They had a tent with a floor.
Well, I was with another man, another father,
Yeah,
and he didn't know either what to do. So the two of us are like two morons in the tent.
right.
And our sons didn't tell us anything.
Oh my
They
God.
weren't like Girl Scouts.
No. No.
See?
Do you still make sit-upons?
I made a sit-upon when I was in second
What's a
grade.
Cinnapon?
So
It's like
it
a
was
little cushion thing.
yeah, so it's
Like-
so that you can just sit and talk with anyone wherever you are.
It was weaving. When I did it, we were like weaving.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, it was
cool.
like, so at the end you had like a little, it was a cushion, but I don't know if it wasn't like pot holder things,
Right.
but we made them out of newspapers. We made like all different materials, old
Awesome.
fabric, you would make,
Yeah.
and it's weaving. And at the end you
I
have a
love
little seat. So you can all be
That's
in a
adorable.
circle.
You might
So
bring-
maybe, I don't know if I'm
So-
remembering correctly.
No, you are remembering it 100% correctly.
Okay.
Because when I was a Girl Scout, that's what we did. We used wallpaper,
Right.
and then we in the middle we like basically took the wallpaper. It was a long sheet. We folded it in half
Yeah.
and stuck newspaper in the center.
Right.
And we punched holes and
Right.
we basically knotted all the
Right.
holes so that it was something that we could sit
Sit
on.
on. Right.
So that we weren't sitting
Yeah.
on the dirt
Well,
or
Otto, you
on
can
the
fix
ground.
that. Otto's digging holes.
So
Yeah.
Now you know you needed a sit upon.
Now I know the rest of the story.
And I remember that.
So yeah, so I did have a sit-upon. We also, I don't know, do you girls, have you cooked over the campfire? Because we cooked over the campfire
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, we do cookouts
Yeah,
at,
like
at
sloppy
camp.
joes. We didn't go for chicken.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
we did like
I'm not making this up.
I know, I
swear.
believe you.
The chicken was on a rope or something, and it was flying back and forth
Yeah.
over the fire. I'm saying this is going to take
Right.
years for this chicken to be done. Plus, they had one chicken,
Right,
and there
for
must
everybody.
have been 15 of us.
Oh my
I'm saying,
God.
I'm gonna be hungry when this is
Well, I think the Girl Scouts are a little ahead of that
Yeah,
game. Like, they know
We're
what
planning
they're
involved with the
very-
girls.
You felt very prepared when you went to camp. You
Yeah.
had very
Yeah.
clear, this is what
The
you
cookout
need.
nights were some of my favorites
Oh.
because
Yeah.
we would all get like a different job. So like some of us would be fire
Cleaning,
starters,
right.
cleaning, and it would just help build like community within the unit.
Yeah.
And those are
Yeah.
they're such good skills to have. You know,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like it's just
That would have been good if the Boy Scouts I was there.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Yeah.
So great.
That was an unusual troop, I can tell
Yeah.
you. because-
Well, you know what, Otto? It's something that you never
Well, I knew
forgot.
all the boys, you know,
Yeah.
they were
Right.
from the neighborhood.
Right.
I love it.
Well, it really goes to show how every troop has different interests, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to segue the topic
Yeah.
just because, you know, you were talking about it really does show that every troop has different interests. Like I know Cathy's troop really is into the eco sciences.
Mm.
So she's done some really cool things around
Yeah.
that with our troop. Do you want to
Ooh,
tell
what's
them?
Yeah. So our bronze award, which we earned all the way back when we were still young, we were juniors. Our bronze award was all about water pollution.
Okay.
And we taught the community through like little demos that we would do, and we worked with our Latino Civic Association, and we taught the public about like, well, there are some things in the water that you can filter out, and there are some things that you can't, and how to prevent those things from getting in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then continuing with that theme, like almost not even on purpose,
Yeah.
it's just what is so interesting to us. We have tagged horseshoe crabs.
Oh,
We-
that's so
it,
fun.
it was so
That's
fun. That was
oh yeah, that's great.
so fascinating.
Mhm.
And we nowadays we go around, and have you ever seen on drains when there's like the little like, I don't know if you guys have them. In our town, you can't dump into drains because
Mhm.
they drain directly into
Right,
the bay.
Mhm.
And there's the little tags, and we got one of our council people gave us a box of the tags and like one of like the little like glue
Mhm.
things, and he was
To,
like,
put on.
yeah, and he was like, this can be part of your, it's part of, I think, like an engineer
Mhm.
journey.
Mhm.
And we go around and we put them on to, you know, make people aware of the
Yeah,
fact that-
because I
yeah.
mean I don't really ever see. I wonder if
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, because it's like right.
waterfront town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it goes right out to the bay.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It really is. I really like, and I think that is interesting that all the what is your troop have like a particular
We do stuff for the community,
Mhm.
like community service based
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
Can you give us an example?
Well, you
Oh,
said
yeah,
the
for
food
sure.
insecurity, is that
Yeah,
what
so
you were
that
saying?
was just my gold award. But like as a troop together, we raised money to participate in something called the Jared Box Project, which is making boxes of like toys, stickers, goodies for children who are sick in hospitals. And we donated them to the hospital that's right next to the Ronald McDonald House
Oh,
after we cooked
wonderful. Yeah.
dinner for the family.
Yeah,
Aw.
nice. Very, very nice.
It's great.
It really is.
Stuff,
It,
yeah.
it is, you know, and I think it's just like I said, you know, obviously everyone is so familiar, you know, with Girl Scout cookies and stuff, but I think, you know, really what you guys are doing and learning and giving back to the community is just the real special part of it all. So
Well,
just
I don't think people like you two are a beautiful example of what can come good out of something like the Girl
Mhm.
Scouts. Or,
yeah.
and I don't think most people really don't understand what is involved with the depth of it.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like I had years ago, I did on a positive note, had a nephew who became an Eagle Scout.
Mhm.
So he was very engaged in
Yeah.
what they do. And, you know, unless you've had some association with it, people don't get
Yeah.
that
hard
it
to
is
know.
more than cookies and just a social get together. You know, they do things.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, you know, we say that everything about Girl Scouts is girl led. You know,
Mhm.
we're really trying to make sure that the girls are doing what's interesting to them
Yeah.
and that we're really we try to stay relevant. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
our organization is over 100 years
Right.
old.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's a national organization.
it's a national
too, right? Yeah.
organization and, you know, we're from Nassau County. So our local council here is Nassau County. If you live in Suffolk County has their own council. But, you know, we really try to stay relevant. We try to listen to the girls to hear what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I think that really helps us a lot. You know, we have a group of girls who are kind of connected to our board. So they're high school age girls that are a committee of our board that they're called the Girl Leadership Committee. And they really tell us what they're interested in. And so right now we know that some of the hot topics have to do with, social and emotional health, physical health,
Yeah.
but also career exploration. They want to try everything and anything and really decide to figure out what their
What they want
their
to do.
interests are. I think that really helps a lot. It really caters to what they're
career
interested in.
thing, to me, one of the weaknesses we have is opinion in our system, basically, is that we really do not provide very good guidance in our school system, in my judgment, about what people can do with their lives later.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, unfortunately, I look back on my own life, which is all I can go by. My guidance counselor really had no knowledge of where, she was an art teacher, which I'm not knocking art teachers, all right? But that's not going to give me a lot of guidance in terms of where my future might lie. And the career thing that you're talking about, I think is very important. The earlier you can get a little bit of a picture of what you might want to do with your life.
The ability to try these things, right?
Yeah.
And it opened your world up to me. Oh, I didn't know I was interested.
Right.
In it.
Well, I'm going to pick on Cathy here again. So a couple of years ago, she had an opportunity to do a TV interview. And I very much remember her. She wasn't, she was happy talking to the reporter, but she's probably spent a half hour talking to the cameraman.
I remember that.
And then what program did you go to yesterday?
I came
And where was it?
here. I came
Oh.
here, so this is my second day in a row
wow.
coming here. And I was in the TV studio and we filmed a commercial
Oh.
for cookie season. And I was the one on the switcher board. So, and I do this at school also. So I was like enthralled by, I was making this commercial and I was like, wow, like this is awesome. And the picture of me, there's a picture of me holding the camera from that interview and it was we have a magazine that Girl Scout sends out and it was in the magazine.
That's so cool.
Well, this is a man you ought to talk to because
Yeah.
Radio.
I've been,
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching.
not only he's a professor here as well and worked for
NBC.
yeah.
Wow.
So, he's got some exposure to that world.
Yeah, but it's
Director of the academic program. So if you want to come to
Right.
yeah. He's the best. I mean, not that we're pushing it, but
Right.
I mean, he threw me on radio and TV, so here I am. But I think that is so special, guys, and I love the whole message of Girl Scouts, and I encourage everyone listening. I hope we shed some light on it because, like I said, I think like people are like, okay, it's Girl Scout cookie
organization.
season, okay,
Right.
but like you really need to know all the incredible work you guys are doing, and I think there are skills that are going to stay with you forever, and it's really cool. Is there anything you wanted to leave us off with before we wrap up, Cassie?
Well, I would say if you want to, whether you want to have your daughter sign up for Girl Scouts, or if you want to volunteer, visit us at gsnc.org, or you can give us a call at 516-741-2550. When we will answer the call, and we're happy to talk you through and answer questions about Girl Scouts and becoming a Girl Scout member. I would also like to say that if you were a Girl Scout alum, whether you were a Brownie for 1 year or you did 13 years in Girl Scouts, you were a Girl Scout alum, and we'd love to have you reconnect with us.
And she's like, Paula,
Cinnabon.
I'd love to have you reconnect.
I'm gonna go home and make this weekend.
We have programs for that. And if you're interested in buying Girl Scout cookies, visit
Awesome.
girlscoutcookies.org.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for listening to Project Independence and
Very
you
good.
Talk of the Town, to the awesome Girl Scouts. I'd like to thank Paula and Otto, of course, for another great show. Project Independence and You is a production of Long Island University Public Radio. Special thank you to Dan Cox. Join us again next Friday at 10 a.m. on LIU Public Radio. Goodbye and have a great weekend.